table is set. The rituals have been observed. The quorum has been formed, and the Steam gentlemen are meeting once again here in the Steam tunnels in our secret lair, performing our secret rituals that will give us control and pop culture domination once again, unbeknownst to the rest of the outside world, except where we're telling you all. I am your host back here again. Once again, I am Josh, the Birdman, in my secret chamber here in my section of the Steam tunnels. I'm so happy to be back here again. It's been another little hiatus, but we've been having some fun doing some good work in the meantime. But I am joined by the highest, most honorable, and the most esteemed, the three of clubs, Mr. RaShaun Smith. How you doing here today?
Doing well, sir. How are you?
I am doing perfect. Glad to see your beautiful face. Glad to see you back here with us. And looking forward to you bringing all of what you bring to these conversations. How have you been in our absence?
Wait, me again?
Yeah, you again.
Oh, all right. No, I'm still good.
You're like that. You're like my kid at school. Like what'd you do at school today? Nothing.
Wait, hold on. Did you guys meet last week without me?
No. Oh, yeah, just like pulling that information out of you. Like, what'd you do at school? What'd your teacher talk about today? What was your favorite time in school? Recess?
Well, what my teacher talked about was why was I back there? I'm 41 years old.
Well, that's true.
She had some questions.
I do have that dream. I just want to say I have that dream where I'm back in school. It's either high school or college, and I'm getting college is weird because I know I have a bachelor's and I'm still getting another bachelor's, and I'm wondering why. Some level I'm wondering why I'm getting a second bachelor's. Am I the only one who has that dream?
I might just do that for real.
Yeah. All right, fair enough. As George Bernard Shaw said, one rock is as good as another to wreck yourself on.
Amen.
I'm going to die in college debt. Why not rack up his
Fuck it. In for a penny, in for a pound, as they say. And as well, we are joined here in our little quorum in here in our secret chambers to perform our evil rituals by the Star Child, Mr. Greg DeSense. How are you today, my friend?
Ooh, child, things are going to get easier. I'm feeling like that today.
Absolutely. Well, you got those sultry tones, it's right. Impressive. You shoot back, you got kind of a bass tone in your voice, and then you
been working on that SoundCloud, huh?
Absolutely, man. Yeah, he's a man of many talents. Got the painting skills, got the thoughtfulness going on.
Things are gonna get easier.
Oh, just let that all soak in. Let that wash over you, people. Let that wash over.
Let that marinate.
Absolutely. Let that marinate down. Maybe, hopefully your wife appreciates it the same way that we are. But
she's over it.
She's over it. She's like, not the fuck up, will you? Jesus, singing all the time.
It's been 12. No, it's been probably like 15 years. She's over it.
It is officially.
Mazel tov.
Yeah, she's over
Mazel tov to you. And it'll be our 15-year wedding anniversary coming up here in the Fink household.
Oh shit. I meant 15 years together total.
There you go. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Either way, gentlemen, nice work.
All right. Well, honestly, we just conned our wives into.
Fuck STDs. Okay. What I'm trying to say.
Isn't that kind of how you get them?
Not always.
Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. I'm like, I got confused.
Watch those toilet seats.
Right? All right. But I got to open us up here a little bit different than usual. We've had our little round table here, getting to know each other again. But I'm opening what I hope to be a new little segment here for all of the two of you out there listening to this someday. We have fan mail. And we actually do have a email address now. So I've gotten us an email address. Like each week I try and, go and build us out a little bit more here. And the email address is doyouevensteambro@gmail.com. There you go. So just, for all those questions, if you're wondering, what Greg's favorite color is in his paint scheme, and, or what RaShaun's idea of a perfect evening out is, please write to us, doyouevensteambro@gmail.com. We're on the socials, Instagram at doyouevensteambro, and the Steam Gentleman on Facebook. So, follow us there, do all that fun stuff. I'm really not even sure what all that stuff does, to be quite honest with you. We're all Gen X here, so it's like something you have to do, but I don't understand it. But that's fine. You kids, you have fun on there with your TikTok. My nephew sends me TikToks. Maybe he can teach me how to do it someday. I don't know. They're funny. They're real funny. It's impressive what people do on that. But,
there's tons of adults on TikTok, don't you?
No, tons of it. But I just don't. I'm like, I still don't get, like, it's short, and then people put the music behind. I'm like, how do you? Okay, I'm such an old timer. Like, how do you do this newfangled thing? I don't know. But we have a piece of fan mail here, and this comes to us from Josh White. He's out in Sedona, Arizona, so make sure to say hi to him next time you're out there.
Sounds like you made up a fake pseudonym.
It would sound like it.
What's my race and what's my name? All right.
Exactly, and especially because I'm a Josh too. But it says, to the esteemed Steam Gentleman. While there can be no denying your eloquent combination of history, pop culture, and generally amusing and well-researched observations, your insistence in your most recent episode, this is going back several weeks, of claiming that you did not trust the fucking Swedes. Okay, I got to own that one. That was me.
That was you.
That was all me. That was all me. And we're going to get more into that today because I'm going to stand by that. But
I love how we picked a fight with the whole country.
Yeah, we did. We really did.
Of all the fucking countries, you can get away with picking a fight with Sweden.
It's like the first day of school, you beat up like the nerdiest, easiest going kid off the corner.
That's how you establish dominance. Okay, you got to establish dominance. How many times I got to tell you that?
Don't try. Fuck, man, you beat up Eddie. We like Eddie.
We like Eddie.
No,
we don't even bully Eddie.
We never did anything to anybody. They do not trust the fucking Swedes, and furthermore, the drunken Irishman speaking Gaelic is not attractive. Has caused tremendous offense. Greg, that's you, man. You gotta, come on.
What did I say?
You said that drunken old Irishmen speaking Gaelic are not attractive, which I gotta actually back you up on that, to be honest. Like,
I'm gonna go ahead and stand by that.
Yeah, like I don't know, but
Yeah.
All right. As a middle-aged and very trustworthy American of Swedish descent, whose father-in-law is a personal hero and cheerful old drunken Irishman, I must tell you that I'm considering starting a rival show simply to combat your eminence's multiple.
Oh my God. It's like we personally attacked this guy.
It's amazing. It's amazing. I would, however, accept an apology written in raven's blood upon 500-year-old goat parchment, and I will be happy to, he knows some of our rituals. I would be happy to come on the show as a special guest in order to defend my father-in-law's esteemed heritage. Regardless of whether you accept this challenge / invitation, I am adamant that you immediately apologize to all the middle-aged Swedes and drunken old Irishmen. Failure to do so will result in an immediate fatwa upon your butt. You're jumping again, right? The Swedish fatwa. What the? All right. Sincerely, the other Josh, aka the Mad Scientist, and I will, be forthright in this that he may or may not be the man who was best man at my wedding. So, but he is, in fact, he does like to hang on to that Swedish heritage of his. And I've met his father-in-law, who is certainly an Irishman, and it was at his wedding. So he was probably a little drunk then, let's be honest.
Was he speaking Gaelic?
I don't recall him speaking Gaelic. He's a Belfaster. Which is like my favorite Irish people. I love Belfasters. They're great because it's the only accent in of Irish brogue I can kind of do, and the key to it is everything sounds like a threat, right? Everything sounds like, what a beautiful baby, and it's like, wait, thank you.
I think that's just Irish.
Nah, like no, like the Dubliners are much more like upbeat and uptone, it's all that beautiful weather we're having. It's like, okay. Is it though? I don't, it's just everything that, it's, what do you expect? You're talking about the city that was the heart of the Troubles for all those years. Like it's just...
Actually, you kind of just threw me up because it is kind of funny. When I do an Irish accent, suddenly my voice goes up a pitch too. And why is that? What are we actually doing? Who are we actually doing an impression of?
Well, I mean, there's so many different Irish. It's like Boston. The fact that Boston and Rhode Island and all that, which is the area of the country we're from, right? You know, a Rhode Island accent, Greg. Pork, kid, pork. That
Well, that's also South Shore.
South Shore, right? Exactly.
Shore.
How it bleeds on over and all that. And anyone from outside of this who's listening to this podcast is like, "What the fuck are they talking about?" Right? So it's the same thing too. You've got that Cork accent down in the south of Ireland, which is a lot closer to the Lucky Charms thing. And oddly enough,
maybe that's what it is.
My doctor's office.
The tumble into our subject today has been monumental. I have to say, we're just picking up speed going down this hill.
Hells yeah! And look at what you just did there. You brought our name into it. God bless you. Now we, it is what it is. So Josh out there, I mean, we're kind of sorry. We're sorry you got your feelings hurt, but. Later on, when I get into a little bit of what I'm going to get into in today's subject, I want you to take a serious look at that Swedish. Keep in mind the Swedes were Vikings too, as well as the Norwegians. Mostly, we think of the Norwegians, but I'm just saying. And then try and get through an IKEA and keep your sanity.
Fun note, Josh. A lot of historians have actually tracked back and said that Dublin was, in a lot of ways, heavily influenced by the female Vikings coming out of Norway.
Oh, interesting.
And that many say that Ireland was, in fact, really just sort of their most furthest fishing.
Huh. It does make some sense. I mean, parts of England, all that. Well, we could go down that rabbit hole, and then I've watched.
But it also explains why Ireland's official color is actually blue, not green.
Ah, really? Okay. Well, that would be. Is that really their official color? Oddest question.
Mm-hmm.
Is that really their official color, or?
Mm-hmm.
I did not realize that. I know that there's the orange, the white, and the green, and then that's the whole Catholic and Protestant thing and all that. And then even, back to my favorite Belfasters accent, that's influenced by the Scottish because of the whole transplant there. And they even in that part of Ireland, they say aye, right? For yes, taken straight from Scotland. So that's interesting though. But the Viking influence, of course, and even in France too, and everything else. But all right, we can go down that rabbit hole for
Vikings were known to have very strong women, very, very dominant in many different ways, very, masterful in their crafts. And Ireland's also known to have very strong women.
Yeah, absolutely. So the Shield Maidens, that must have had a good time there. Must have been some serious fucking parties. That much I know.
Fucking people up, man. That's a hard crew to roll with.
Oof, man. I told you, it's my island. All right. But we have come here. We have assembled here, as always, for a subject matter. And this one we get to give a nod to Mrs. Fink. Who I offered a chance to come on the show, and she soundly turned it down. But she was, it all kind of started with a joke around the kitchen when I was doing dishes, just talking about James Bond and how she grew up with that, and we were talking about the anticipation of a female James Bond, and a couple of things that I should preface this with and I'll do my best. I got to be kind here because I'm dealing with my extended family, and who knows if they listen to this. We've gotten a couple listeners in Canada, but I feel like it is my in-laws, but not my father-in-law. I doubt he would know how to find this, but I'm gonna tiptoe around this a little bit.
Sure. Punch down when you're talking Sweden, but as soon as you get to Canada, you get a little shy. All right.
Listen. I think we don't kink shame and we don't shit where we eat. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Shit gets real when they can drive to come to you.
Absolutely, and they do. Trust me. Okay, when the borders open, they do, and they spend 2 weeks here. Okay,
you're being a hoser, eh?
Oh yeah.
2 weeks, dude. And everybody always knows when I'm here for 2 weeks because I'm over at their house. It's amazing. Like, hey man, you want to go see a movie? Hey man, don't you have kids? Not anymore.